Archaeology. The title of her research is Not Like the Others, exploring Lapita interaction through pottery design and analysis, and she's working with David Burley.
The South Pacific holds the key to one of the last and most dangerous migrations in prehistory. Many islands in this region were only settled by humans within the last 3,000 years, but they cover an area of open ocean that would have required extensive seafaring knowledge to cross. We have no written history of this migration. Without written text, how can archaeologists piece together how humans successfully migrated to one of the last untouched regions of the globe? The answer is pottery. We have lots of pieces of decorated pottery, such as the image on the left. This pottery belongs to what is today known as the Lapita culture, spanning from Papua New Guinea in the west to as far as Tonga and Samoa in the east, which is a range of over 4,000 kilometers. Despite thousands of pieces of decorated pottery, archaeologists are still left with a puzzle. Who interacted with who during the Lapita period? This is especially true for the eastern part of this region, Fiji and Tonga. Most studies are usually based on a comparison of designs. This is done by consulting lists of the most common designs, such as the one shown in the middle. It is then determined how often a unique design occurs in each region. Based on this method, we know that both Fiji and Tonga were settled by Lapita peoples from the west, but results are not clear as to whether Tonga interacted directly with Fiji, which is its closest western neighbor. Comparing how frequently designs occur can be a subjective process. Can we assume that regions which share the most designs also interacted the most frequently? Or is similarity in design a result of people migrating from a similar area? If we really want to understand who interacted with who, we need to be able to determine which aspects of design signal social interaction and which don't. And this is where my research comes in. I've devised a new approach to analyzing pottery design. Essentially, this approach quantifies how design is organized and applied onto a pot. This is a skill that would have required social learning and therefore human interaction to achieve. In order to analyze the organization of design, I use microscopy techniques, including 3D imaging as shown on the right, to more precisely measure the spacing between designs and the size of the tools used. My research has determined that Tonga likely interacted little, if at all, with Fiji. This is a result that differs from previous design analysis, suggesting that both approaches need to be tested further in order to determine which approach signals social interaction more accurately. Overall, this research provides an additional lens through which to understand early human migration into the South Pacific. But it has application beyond this realm and to other types of decorated material and culture across space and time. Beyond archaeology, it has the ability to alert psychologists to the ways in which humans pass